Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Joey Sosa again. I apologize for not making any unboxing reviews in a long time. I've just recently got back into doing some editing. I finally put out my first anime review, so there's that. I really worked hard on it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and let me know how you liked it. But during the Christmas time, I thought I would order some anime for a little Christmas present for myself. It was about 2 to 3 months ago, I think. I pre-ordered the box set for Cowboy Bebop. I pre-ordered the special Amazon edition, and at the time I didn't know it was limited, so it wasn't really the big issue for me. Like, I just thought I was just getting a good deal because I locked in the pre-order price guarantee, so that was kind of cool. But then it turned out that I think they only did about 10,000 copies of it, so I got it for less than the original price that they were listing it for, and yeah, it came in. It's really nice, so I thought I'd do an unboxing just to welcome everyone back, and I hope you guys enjoy. So this is the unboxing for Cowboy Bebop. This is the Funimation edition. I'm so sorry, this is not the Funimation edition. This is the Amazon exclusive edition. I did not get the Funimation one. I actually didn't like the way that the packaging for the Funimation edition looked. It kind of had like a style that looked like an old vinyl record, which is really cool. But I have a lot of anime and I like to display it on my shelves. So the issue was it wasn't really shelf friendly. I don't have enough space. So this one was a lot more shelf friendly. It actually is like just a standard Blu-ray size kind of. It's got a really nice clamshell design. I really like the design of it. It almost looks like it's done with almost like a I don't know how to explain it. I mean, these are just primary colors, the look, but the back of it almost looks like it was drawn with like a chalk. So it looks really nice, almost like someone drew it on like a chalkboard at like elementary school or something. The side of the clamshell has the Cowboy Bebop, the complete series with all the characters. A couple things about Cowboy Bebop. If you've never seen Cowboy Bebop, it was a very important anime for its time, and it's still well loved and regarded as a masterpiece of its time. The English dub was one of the first ones that really broke the mold for what anime could be as a medium, because before Cowboy Bebop, and I would say Cowboy Bebop and Ghost in the Shell in particular really did this importantly, is they really brought an air of maturity to the way that they ended up dubbing the series itself. The major issue was a lot of cheesy kind of voiceovers were really done back in the day with like the older Gundams and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you like it. But my issue was it didn't sound like it was a serious show. But Cowboy Bebop was one of the series that really made the characters believable by giving them realistic personalities, and just the way that their voice sounded in general was much better than the way that a lot of other animes were portraying anime characters. So yeah, Cowboy Bebop is it's like a sci-fi kind of punk series. It was really cool for its time, and it broke a lot of molds, which was interesting because it had a lot of focus on plot development and characterization, which wasn't really as prevalent at the time. It's directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, I think is his name, and he did a really good job on it. I really appreciate it. It was a great series. I haven't seen 100% of it. Don't hate me now, but I have never finished Cowboy Bebop. The closest I've got was about 20 to 21 minutes, or 20 to 21 episodes, my bad. At the time I didn't have a drive to finish it because I really wanted to own it. A friend of mine had the imports for the UK, I think it was the UK or is it the Australian release for the Blu-ray remasters, and my thing is it's really hard for me to convince myself to buy an anime after I've watched it. So I usually buy something either without watching any of it, or maybe watching about half, or even most of it. This case, I watched most of the series, and I just really wanted a reason to own it all. So I decided to buy it. So that's why I have it now, and yeah, so I'm gonna get this bad boy opened. I'll just talk a little bit about the series. Yeah, like I said, it's a sci-fi kind of series about private bounty hunters that just kind of scour the globes, the worlds, and just capture bad guys for profit. The main character is Spike. There's Ed. Oh man, I haven't seen this show in a long time. I actually do not remember all of the names of the characters. I'll look it up. Here is the actual Blu-ray itself. This is obviously Spike, or oops, that's Spike. This is, God, don't fucking remember his name. I'm gonna look through this book real quick. Sorry for the don't worry about that. The art book itself, it really doesn't have information about it. Oh, there we go. Little synopsis on the back. This comes with the release itself. let's see. Pilot Jet. That's his name. Jet. So Jet is the older dude. He pilots the Bebop itself, which is the name of the ship, which is why the show is called Cowboy Bebop, because they're basically space cowboys. It says it after every episode, which is kind of cool. So it keeps the episodic differences in the show, which I really liked. At first, I was really against episodic because it's not my favorite storytelling methods. I prefer an overarching plot line, but the episodic tendencies really gave it like the ability to not have to marathon the whole show, and it really made me appreciate it just that much more for it doing what I don't particularly like in anime, and I really respected it for that. So main characters are Spike. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic, my bad. Spike, Jet, we have that's Edward, and I think their name's Fate or Faye Valentine. Whoops, my bad. A little too much Fate Stay Night marathoning. Yeah, open it up. It comes with a clamshell Blu-rays. It has 4 Blu-rays and 5 DVDs. I have previously opened this, but I didn't really do anything with it. I got it and I just immediately had to open it because I've been waiting for this for a while. I've really been looking forward to the Blu-ray releases of this. Disc 1, Disc 2 and 3. These are all the DVD copies. Disc 4 and 5. Yep. Blu-ray Disc 1, Blu-ray Disc 2. They all kind of look like vinyl albums, which is kind of a theme that they go with a lot. The series has a lot of emphasis on music, as the music soundtrack is done by Yoko Kanno, who is a really popular, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not a musician, but whatever. You know what I'm talking about. She does a lot of important anime soundtracks, and I really like the work that she did. Disc 3 and 4 of the Blu-rays, so they all look the same. It's really nice. Overall, I really like the packaging because again, like as I said, it's very shelf friendly, unless you can't get this thing to close. There we go. Okay, we're good. It also, the Amazon exclusive limited edition comes with 2 books. It comes with a 140-page sketchbook, which is this book right here. It's actually really cool looking. The paper itself, I mean, it smells nice. It's just I have no idea why I just smelled that. It's just normal paper. I mean, it's could have been a little more. Maybe it would have been nice to have a hardcover kind of, but I got it for $70. I mean, it went up to about 100, but you can't really complain about it. It was a really good release in my opinion. It has a lot of the character illustrations from the series itself. Almost looks like just a sketchbook artist took the time to just give you all a view of what they intended for all the characters to look like. A lot of these characters I honestly do not remember. The last time I watched or tried to watch this series was maybe 7 months ago. And again, I have not finished it, so unless I finish the show, it's really hard for me to retain the character names and information. So I do apologize for that if I fucked up anyone's names. The last thing that it comes with is a 52-page art book. Kind of similar to the other thing, but this one's in color, which is really cool. Has all the characters on it. I already named them, so it's not a big deal. And then get some really nice shots of the characters themselves in the book and in the series itself. I really did like the art style in this because it was ahead of its time in my opinion. I really enjoyed the character design, and it's nice to see cell shading in its prime because we don't get this style of art anymore, and I really appreciate all the work that it takes into doing something like this. Not to say that anime at the moment does an easier or harder job just because they have digital technology to work with, but this was just a very demanding style of animation, and it really shows in the amount of work that they put into it. So yeah, let's close that up. That is the Cowboy Bebop release of, this is the Funimation, it's licensed by Funimation. This box set in particular is out of print now, unfortunately. I've seen them go anywhere between $150 to $300 new, so it's a harder buy now. You can still buy the normal edition on Amazon, Right Stuff, Funimation store, I believe they have them too, so you can still get it, but unfortunately this particular box set is sold out. It's sold out during pre-orders, I believe, so unfortunately if you didn't pre-order it, you can't really get your hands on it, so you're gonna have to pay out the butt for it. So I really appreciate you guys sticking by and watching my unboxing. Just leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video, and if you needed anything else in particular of the box set shown, like if you need me to show specific pictures, or I can even just make a whole video for each individual art piece and whatever you need, so just let me know. Thank you guys. I'm gonna actually make probably 1 to 2 more videos because I did get a lot of stuff in during Christmas time. I have a very big box set to unbox for you guys, and I'm gonna probably do that within the hour. And I have probably about $200 worth of anime coming through for the Right Stuff 13 Days of Christmas sale. So look forward to that. This is Joey Sosa signing off. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Donkeyfish Reviews.